Can you imagine a 350-pound wrestler doing intricate needlepoint like this? Well, it could happen, and in real life, it probably does. But as cartoonists, it's up to us to draw the characters exactly like who they are and what they do. Hi, I'm Bruce Blitz, and welcome to Cartooning with Blitz. And today, that's exactly what we'll be doing, creating the right type for your next cartooning assignment. And for our feature of the day, Change Doug's Mug, a cool way to get lots of different faces out of the same face. And for our doodle trick portion, my favorite, Kiss cartoons. And I'll show you, with cartooning, how to mend a broken heart. Yes, I know, it's true though, you'll see. Okay, but first, let's get started, and we'll spin the Wheel of Features over here. And the Wheel of Features is great because we can get thousands of faces out of the wheels, and we never know what we're going to get. So let's spin it up and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Whatever comes in this area, that's the face we're going to draw. Let me see, we're right there. Got a set of eyes, waiting for there we go, with a nice face right there. It's a woman with spiky hair. That's a great facial outline. Ready? We'll draw her ears. And her facial outlines like that. And she's got some beads. You never know what you're going to get, and we'll get a great type out of this, I can tell. Lay the marker, go back and forth, strokes like that. Let the marker work for us. That's what we're supposed to do with art supplies. And she's got bangs. And some hair peeking out of the back. All right, there's the facial outline. Now her eyes, well, they're down like she's sleeping. Or maybe she's acting coy. We're thinking, and a nose, well, it's a needle nose type nose, isn't it? And her mouth, she's smiling. She looks very happy. And there's a great type. Let's give her some curly cues on her hair there. That's a great face. Now, if you're ready, let's get started and let's draw our own cartoons now. That was fun. I love spinning the Wheel of Features. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, let's get started and draw our first type. And uh-oh, I feel a tons of pun sketch coming on. You know what they are. A pun is a play on words and can have a couple meanings. And for cartoonists, it's a natural because you can illustrate it and make it funny. So what I'll do is I'll draw it and then you'll tell me what you think it is. Ready? All right, I'll start with a face right here. And he's looking this way. And he looks like he's guilty of something. And he's running. He's holding something. Here's his hand. Yeah, that's it. Okay, here's his feet. He's running fast. He's sweating, and that's all I'll draw. You ready? Tell me what this is. Give up? Okay, well, he's taking offense. Okay? And we'll do lots more tons of pun sketches around here, so don't worry. I know what you're thinking. Thanks for the warning. But I don't care, because you can't hurt my feelings. All right, let's get started and draw our first type. And this is a great type to draw, and this is a prospector type. Now, usually I start with a big shape, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to start with his nose. Big bulbous nose like that. And he's going to be one of those kinds of guys that live up in the hills and prospecting for gold, been there for many years. And that's his mustache. And here's his mouth. And he's going to be laughing with one of those real coughing laughs with a wheeze, real infectious laugh. Funny type character. Used to be a character actor in westerns years ago called Gabby Hayes. That's what type he's going to be. And see how I make the beard? Just a straggly back and forth line with a pen. Make the pen work for you. And now let's put his eyes in. And they're shut tight like that. And his eyes are down like that. He's laughing hysterically. And let's put some sound effects in there. Haw, haw, cough. Cough. And let's see, now we're going to put in his hat. Well, first let's put his ear in. The ear comes right about there, and some straggly hair. Now his hat, that's what's going to make this funny, because clothes really make the person. Now ready? It's going to be one of those hats with the brim up front. Yep, I like that. And here's the hat part, and here's the part in the back. He's a great character. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, this time, let's draw a character. Let's draw a woman, and she'll be a queen. And we'll start with a shape. Just like that. And you notice how I made that shape? I loosely moved my hand around the page and then lowered the pen because we want to get that loosely drawn shape. See how nice that is? Okay, now she's going to be facing off to the left, and here's her nose up in the air because she's got kind of an attitude. She's not nasty, but she's got an attitude because she's very proper. She's the queen. And here's her eye, which is shut, which is a U shape. Now follow along with this because we're taking it step by step. And her hair. Well, her hair, we'll give her a fluffy hairdo. And some earrings. Well, if she's the queen, she might have fancy earrings, which is just a bunch of circles. Now, so far, she doesn't really look like a queen, but we have to add the proper clothing and even a prop on top, which is her crown. So we'll put a crown on her head. Some circles. And let's see, now over here, we'll put her robe in. There you go. Some detail. And she looks great. I'm going to add some color to her. Now you see, sometimes when you have an idea for a sketch, you need the right type. I mean, you always do that. And that's how you get your type, because you had an idea. But sometimes, and I'm going to use a little bit of blue here for her hair, because it's white hair, and sometimes blue makes that come alive. Sometimes, as I said, you have the idea for the sketch, and then you get the idea for how to draw the character. But sometimes it's the reverse. It's the reverse. You have the character already drawn, and then ideas come to mind. So ideas bring about characters, and characters bring about ideas. Let's see, we need red for her robe. Great type. All right, let's do another one. This time we'll draw a big army kind of guy. And he is going to be real big and muscular, like the 350-pound wrestler that we were talking about earlier. Okay, we'll start with a big teardrop. Now follow along. It's very easy to do this guy. Big teardrop, only we won't bring it up to a point. We'll just stop there. Now right here, we'll draw his nose. Now his nose is the number 6, pretty much. And his expression is like a scowl. And his double chin, we'll just make a line like that. And his eyes, give him small beady eyes. And his eyebrows are down. You have to be on the lookout at all times for good types. Bring a notepad with you. That's a good way to do it. Here's his ears kind of tucked into this hat. We're going to put his steel helmet on. Bring a notepad with you and then make a sketch if you see an interesting type in your daily travels. And there's his helmet. And we put sergeant stripes on there. Take it to the max. Make it funny even though there's not that many stripes. And now for his shoulders. Now if I put his shoulders right out of his neck right here, he would look pretty big and brawny. But you know what? If I started way up here, watch how much funnier that looks and how much broader he looks. Yeah. And his stripes are up here too. And then we could put his neck here. Doesn't have much of a neck, this fellow, does he? All right, let's put a little color on him too. You know, when you meet a barber, first thing they do is check out your hair, unconsciously. And if you see a dentist, what do? They check out your teeth when you smile. But as a cartoonist, it's up to us to be noticing different kinds of cartoon types. That's our job. A little bit of green. Some green for his uniform. Yeah, that looks great. Now this next type I'd like to show you. Take a look at him. Ooh. Okay, now this next type is going to be a state trooper. So he's going to look very serious and very strong. And we'll start with a square shape. Just like that. And the bottom will change a little bit, almost like a stop sign, if you went like that. Okay, and right about here, going to make a line directly across like that, and that's going to be where his eyes are. Now, his nose, one side you come down, and you draw his nostrils, and then the bottom part. And then lightly on the other side, you draw the rest of his nose. What people do, and I always see when you're drawing noses, they make both sides the same thickness of line, and it doesn't look natural. This side it looks like it was, it's a little bit in the shadow, this side, and this side's where the light would be coming in, so this side would be darker. Now for his mouth, well, we're not going to have him smiling, we're just going to have a line straight across. He's not smiling, he's not frowning, he's very serious because he means business. And he's got cheekbones, strong cheekbones like this. And strong cheeks, and here's his strong chin. This guy is strong. And we'll darken in that line a little bit for his eyebrows. And here's his eye, which is just two lines, and then a half circle, because some of it is tucked underneath the eyelid, isn't it? A lot of people draw eyes the wrong way, too. I don't like to draw bad examples, but also I'll explain it. They draw a football, and then they draw a circle in the center, and that's not what eyes look like. So, that's how that looks, and a little line there for his furrowed eyebrows. Some lines up there. He's been through something, and this shows it. All right, now, right equal with the bottom of his nose line, we're going to draw his ear. Just like that. All right, now we're going to draw his helmet. Now, his helmet is a line straight across. I'm sorry, it's not his helmet. It's actually his Smokey the Bear hat. It's a long, wide brim. The Army guy wore a helmet. He's not wearing a helmet. Now, top here, here's the top of the Smokey the Bear hat. And you have to remember that when you draw a hat, that it should look like it's fitting on the head and that the head is fitting inside. See how that works? I could actually make a dotted line. You could see where the head was actually inside there. Now let's put some detail. That could be a star. That could be an emblem. He could be in the Army. This could be an Army hat, but we're going to make him a state trooper. All right, now let's color this guy in too. Use some brown. For the hat. And I keep wanting to call it a helmet, but it's not a helmet. Now, right about here, going to leave a lot of white space. You notice how much the white space creates some shine? Use a little bit of brown for this side of his face because we want to make it look like it's shaded as well. And that's a great sketch. All right, let's do another one. Let's do a quickie. And here's a great type to do, and it comes in the form of a doodle trick. Now, we do doodle tricks later on, but right now, we'll start with a doodle trick to make an alien. Now, A is for alien. What could be easier? So here's the A, and all we have to do now is put a circle right in the center, and that'll be the alien's head. So let's give him eyes. And a big old smile. And some antennas. And he's inside the glass dome here. Put some detail on the rest of the A. And this could be his spaceship. So you just make a line underneath like that. And let's see, maybe we could have his feet. Like he's walking. There you go. Maybe that's his body. There you go. You can make it any way you want. Make his arms coming out of it, for that matter. Yeah, I like this. Here's his hand. Now we'll put his other hand over here. And let's see. We'll have him giving the peace sign. He's a peaceful alien. Some more detail. So as cartoonists, it's our job to report different cartoon types. And as I said earlier, you don't want to draw them not exaggerated. You want to exaggerate them and really make them look like what they may look like. Definitely, not like halfway. Like if you're drawing a wrestler, draw a wrestler. Don't draw a meek-looking guy. Make him green. Make him have green hands, too. All right. Maybe a little bit of red for his cheeks. And some blue for his space costume. Well, that's all we have time for right now. Now, on your daily travels, be on the lookout for all different types. Hey, the good news is the world is full of reference material. Next up, the feature of the day. Now, today's feature is a favorite around here. It's called Change Doug's Mug. And some friends stopped by. Would you tell everyone your name, please?
My name is Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome to the show.
My name is Travis.
Hi, Travis. Okay, now, we all have a sketch, the same sketch of Doug. And Doug's got nothing on him too much. He's got eyes, nose, and mouth. That's about it, though. And what we're going to do is change Doug's mug. And we do this simply by adding facial accessories like a mustache, a beard, earring, whatever. So you all ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, ready? Let's change Doug's mug. All right, let's see what we've got. Okay, Jacqueline, very nice. Explain what you've done, please.
I added a beard, and I gave him an earring, and I made him have a shaved head.
Okay.
I made his eyebrows a little more bushy.
Okay.
And he has a twisty little mustache.
You know, he looks like one of those strong men in the circus.
Yeah, he does sort of.
Nice job. Okay, Travis, how about you?
I gave him some hair, some glasses, and teeth.
Yeah, look at those teeth. I like
smiling.
those teeth. He's definitely smiling, that's for sure.
And a bow tie with polka dots, too.
Okay. He looks very, like a student type, very intelligent. And me, well, I turned him into the king. Thank you very much. Turned him into Elvis himself. Now, you can do this exercise at home simply by creating a picture like Doug, and take a piece of tracing paper and lay the tracing paper over the sketch. Then make all your changes on the tracing paper. And by using tracing paper, you can do this exercise over and over again without altering the original drawing. It's great fun, and you'll be surprised at all the combinations. Next up, cartoon doodle tricks. Thanks for coming, guys. Now, for today's doodle trick, kiss cartoons. That's my favorite. And my friends stopped by. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Now, do you remember at the beginning of the show I said that I could mend a broken heart with cartooning? Well, watch this. I'm going to do that right now. Now, start with a heart. Like this. Now, let's have the broken heart. And there it is, a broken heart, and it's all mended now. No, not quite. Ready? With cartooning, I said I could mend it. And here we're going to add a dot there, and an eyebrow there, because that's an eye, and right here, a line for a smile. And let's put an ear over here, and some hair. And some hair coming up there. Now over here, 2 U's, and an eyebrow, and a little nose, and a smile, and some lipstick, and some hair. Oh, it's coming out great. And an earring right there, and there it is. We mend a broken heart with cartooning. Like that one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do another one. Another kiss cartoon. And this is a really good one. We start, well, I won't tell you what it is. You tell me what it is when you recognize it. A line that comes down like that. Another one over here. All right. Now, does anybody know what that is? Anybody? What is
Scissors.
it? A pair of scissors. That's right. Okay. Now, I'm going to add a U over there and a line like that. Over here, a dot and a line like that. And a curved line for a smile. And some curly cues there. A couple out like that. And a big oval. One here. One here. And some curly cue lines like that over here. And some back there. You might be ahead of me already on this one. And some feet. So, from a pair of scissors that cuts things apart to a pair of lovebirds that are joined at the heart. Like that one? Yeah. Kiss cartoons. Actually, they're joined at the beak, but it didn't rhyme. So I threw that one out. Now, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you've enjoyed it and you at home. And for our Blitz tip, this is my favorite Blitz tip. You know why? If you've got something to do, don't talk it through forever. Just get started, because our Blitz tip is, well done is better than well said. We have a guy here who's finished. He's showing the editor of the school newspaper a sketch. He's saying, great, we'll use it. Over here he's saying, well, I once had this idea, blah, blah, blah. And then I was going to, one time, blah, 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 blah. And he's just falling asleep. So if you've got something to do, go ahead and do it. I'm Bruce Blitzing. Thanks for being with me today, and help me out, guys. Keep on cartooning.